In the saddle up the creek with no paddle, no aliens to battle where we want to go. Without being pompous, we don't need map or compass. We're launching cattywampus on our new travel show. Space Croutons,
only go with us.
Space Croutons,
on our podcast bus.
Space Croutons, we see your retinas, and in space no one can hear you scream. Loopy from our earworm space shanty theme.
Aloha, Space Croutons travel scouts. It's Curdy and SALI on the road, metaphorically speaking, and podcasting live from Van Helsing as we are about to exit one of our favorite portals, Farmer Lenny's corn maze, which at one time led to the wooden. Well, we're taking this route to bring you into the infinity loop regarding a new world we want to explore, a lush, tropical planet called by its inhabitants Poi.
And Curdy, while we try to keep things light and enjoyable for our audience, we are doing double duty here. Let's not forget our rather dapper traveling companion, Jimbo Tai.
That's right, Sally. Jimbo actually insisted on this particular destination in order to investigate reported sightings of his son, Joe. Here, Jimbo, let me hook you around my shirt collar so you can be nearer to the microphone. And what with you being just under my chin, you let me know if I need a mint. There we go.
Thanks, Curdy. Your listeners are aware that we are desperately trying to locate Joe, to reconnect with him and retrieve the mood ring. Eternity is spreading, and it's the only way we know to stop it, to save my world and yours.
And we are at your service, Jimbo. Perhaps before we come out of the portal, we should listen to a word from our sponsor. Sally, who is today's Space Croutons business partner?
We just received the following commercial for this trip, Curdy, a brand new stage show playing at Devsfort's Palace Casino in Poi Vegas.
The stars will all align right here in our show Phantasmagorical. They'll dance and sing, do amazing things that would stupefy an oracle. Will you laugh or cry or stand or cheer? The question is rhetorical. It's the best show you will see all year. It's simply epistorical. The stars are appearing nightly at Devsfort's Palace in Poi Vegas. Join us tonight for a show that is out of this world. Remember, what happens in Poi Vegas stays in Poi Vegas. And until the antibiotics kick in, so do you.
Well, that certainly sounds like something to see. But for Sally, Jimbo, and me, it will be all about following up on the lead we got.
Curdy, we have left the portal and have come out right onto Casino Row in Poi's biggest and only city, Poi Vegas.
Just look at all the lights. I wish our listeners could see the hustle and bustle we're seeing. Not sure how we're going to find Joe, but we'll give it the old college try. Jimbo, what exactly brought us here today?
We're taking this journey to the planet Poi. Well, let me just remind you, someone called the podcast, said it's all my boy, and boy, we're gonna find you. Well, Joe is my son, and I love him dear. He was at the wooden, but disappeared. I've been searching high and low, but do not fear. I've tracked him to Poi Vegas.
He's here in Poi Vegas.
Jimbo, are you singing? Sally, what's happening?
It is a peculiar condition of Poi's atmosphere. It causes humans under specific conditions to break into song.
I hear it party hardest, gets a little drunk, and tells some way our stories. Claims he hunted Kodaks in the past, all for fame and glory. They say he got behind in a high-stakes game. He lost in a mood ring, the dealer cried lame. Go ahead, someone, try to get my shame. Believer in Poi Vegas.
He's moving in Poi Vegas.
where the ring began to glow.
Viva Poi Vegas!
And the crowd yelled, "Come on, Joe!"
Viva Poi Vegas!
All the players started folding.
Viva Poi Vegas!
With the cards he was holding. Well, the dealer was a pro at catching Joe and jumping to his feet, staring him down like he was a clown. "I'm calling you a cheat." Well, out of nowhere, the dealer pulled a gun. Joe got nervous and "I got to run. The game is over. I've had some fun right here in Poi Vegas."
Viva Poi Vegas! Rockin' and the reelin', wheelin' and the dealin', scheming and the stealin', dancing on the ceiling. Viva!
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 Poi Vegas!
Does that mean we sing everything?
Negative, but I am glad you asked. Until recently, Poi was a devastated desert planet due to the long-term destruction of its environment and natural resources resulting from mismanagement by its population. However, a short time ago, the planet began repairing itself. Flora and fauna have bounced back, creating the lush and welcoming paradise we will see and tell you about today. And with this rebirth, there has also been an unusual change in Poi's atmosphere. It senses when there is an appropriate song cue, causing a person speaking to suddenly break into song, backed by an atmospherically produced, fully orchestrated soundtrack. This feature has made Poi an intergalactic entertainment destination.
Well, that should make for an interesting adventure for sure.
"Curdy, stop the van. Right here at Sirius. Sirius. This is the casino where Joe was reportedly involved in a high-stakes poker game. We start here."
Sally, while we make our way inside, this may be a good time to talk about some local points of interest, as well as some of the fun things to do here in Poi Vegas.
Gambling and floor shows are what make the Poi Vegas Strip what it is, ranging from the understated E=mc² grand to the uber luxury of the Nebulaggio. Gaming and resort living can be found behind every door. And after a fun night out, spend the next day at the rim of Gravity Canyon or tour nearby Hubble Dam. No matter where you're from, you'll find something fun and frenetic, fantastic, Fermi paradoxic Poi Vegas.
Thanks, Sally. And welcome back, friends. We have made our way through the front hall of the casino to the private gaming rooms in the back. We think this is where Joe may have been gambling.
"Hey, let's talk to that croupier. Maybe she knows Joe."
Okay, here goes. Let me do the talking. Excuse me, can we talk?
You can play cards or you can't walk.
Are you for real?
Hey, that's the deal. Are you in or are you out?
I just wanna ask about.
You gotta ante up. That's the deal.
I guess I'll buy in 20.
That will do you plenty.
Say, see this pick? You know the face.
You got a 6 and an ace. Wanna hit or stay? What's your deal?
I'll stay this guy. His name is Joe.
And tell me something I don't know.
We've got to find him, that's the deal.
Oh, house has 18. Too bad. Just who's asking?
His dad.
Well, tell him Joe comes in at 8, but he ain't been feeling good of late, and that's all I can reveal. And if he and his dad ain't right, he just might put up a fight.
He's sick.
Am I a noise?
Is it bad?
Sometimes it's worse.
And that's for real.
Hey, that's the deal. Ba-da-da-da. Oh, look, the floor manager is watching. I gotta get back to work, so beat it, will ya?
What time is it?
Adjusting for time zones on this planet and calculating for standard length of day in this solar system, it is 8:20 local time.
Well, if Joe is really coming, he'll be here soon. There's the bar. We can watch the table from there. Sally, this is a good time for another slice of what's doing in Poi Vegas pie. Let her rip.
Four suns illuminate the beauty of the Poi tropical rainforests. Featuring flora and fauna found nowhere else in this galaxy, the lush jungles can be a backdrop of picnicking and hiking, camping, and because this is Poi Vegas, glamping in your very own rocket-powered RV featuring personal service androids and luxurious spa amenities. Don't let getting away from it all get away from you. Book your stay today by contacting.
Oh, sorry to interrupt, Sally, but something's happening at the table. There seems to be some kind of altercation as a man has begun gesturing aggressively toward the croupier, and both she and the man are raising their voices now.
It's Joe. I would recognize him anywhere.
And he appears to be unhappy about something.
Let's get over there.
What did you tell them? They can't be trusted.
Joe, it's me, Curdy.
Get away from me.
Hey, get him away from the table before I call security.
Okay, sorry. Let's take this out to the van. Joe, I'm here with your dad, see? My tie, it's your dad, it's Jimbo.
Joe, I thought I'd never see you again.
Leave me alone.
No, Joe, you don't understand. We need your help.
That's a laugh. Why would I help you?
Joe, do you still have the mood ring?
The what? No, it's gone?
That can't be true. When we heard you were here, they said you had it, that you used it at the poker table.
Yeah, well, I did have it, but it's gone now.
My sensors indicate Joe is correct. There is no ring on his fingers or in any pocket.
Get your sensors off me, you miserable excuse for a toaster.
What happened to the ring, Joe? We need it.
So that's all you want? The ring? No. Hello, son, I missed you terribly. No touching family reunion? Not even an insincere prodigal son welcome back?
Joe, what's wrong with you? I've never seen you act like this.
What gives you the right to criticize me? Look at you. You're a bow tie, and a clip-on at that.
Listen, Joe, I get that you're upset, but we really do need the ring. What happened to it? Did you lose it playing poker?
No, I didn't lose it playing poker. I loved that ring. I won every hand with it. And I was just about to beat the house once and for all when right there in my sweaty palm, it disintegrated.
What?
It just dissolved into the air. And I've been sick ever since. Fever, splitting headache, delirium, nausea, the works. And I've had nothing but bad luck at the tables.
Joe, I'm sorry. I am incredibly happy to see you. I've been searching for you ever since you left our world years ago. And when the wooden was destroyed and you still didn't come home, I didn't know what to think. But I never stopped looking. Not for the ring. For you.
Right.
For the mood ring, Curdy, I have a theory. Would you like to hear it?
Right now, I think we should focus on why Joe is ill. With all the portal activity, who knows what viruses may be spreading?
I believe we can do both, as I think that by examining Joe's illness, we may come to a reasonable conclusion about the mood ring as well.
Sally, what are you getting at?
First, consider Joe's situation. It's given that he's ill and driven to take pills for aches and pains and chills racking his body. His symptoms coincided as the mood ring subdivided into nothing, so if my logic isn't shoddy, he's got ring fever. He's got a brain full. Absorbing Kordak residue can be painful. Consider this, then pause it. Just like in Susie's closet, he's fighting through a haze of moody ring malaise. And what we're seeing here today is ring fever. If you still don't believe me, let's review Susie's case. Her closet's bare condition caused a premonition. Awkward exposition, re the baby. And reality unraveled. As her home and she time traveled, when she came out really baffled you said maybe. She got clock fever. Crossing timelines. And it was showing her new prime times. So if you think the Ring hightailed it, it's more like Joe inhaled it. The energy is in you, in each bone and sinew, and all of it is due to Ring fever.
Sally is right. That would explain the sickness, the changes. Joe, our doctors back home can help you.
Really, if Sally is right, that means I'm not sick. It means I'm transforming. I can feel it. It means I can do things that no one else can do. Things like this.
The fact that Joe just telepathically picked up the poker table and threw it through a plate glass window proves my theory.
Right again, Sally, and I'm not going anywhere. None of you can tell me what to do anymore.
Maybe not, but there's something you don't know. Eternity is leaking from your world and starting to affect our Earth and others. It's spreading everywhere. Ultimately, life across the universe will cease. If you have somehow absorbed the Kordak, well then you have to come back with us. It's the only way to bring the Kordaks together to stop eternity.
So that's why you came. You just want my power. Well, you can't have it. It's mine.
Son, you don't mean that.
Yes, I do. And with this power inside me, I'm now in charge.
All those years of searching, coming up with zero. But now you look to me, a real-life superhero. I'm living large, cause I'm in charge and you know it's fact. Joe, the one-time loser, has got his mojo back. This one-time errand boy was lost and forgotten, used by everyone and treated really rotten. But now you see a brand new me, I finally got the knack. And Joe the frightened coward has got his mojo back.
Curdy, my sensors indicate that Joe is glowing.
You say you really need me, just like a true life Jack Bauer. Ha! Help to end eternity. What you really want is my power. You question my behavior, well I'm no longer buying. You say that I'm your savior, I really think you're lying. Now this old Joe has got to go and he ain't coming back. Cause Joe the Super Zero has got his mojo back. More power by the hour is pouring through my veins. Fall to the floor and cower at the sound of my name. Get in your van, cause I'm the man and I'm not talking smack. I'm Joe Almighty and I've got my mojo back. Ha! See what I can do. Ha! I can do this too. Ha! Leave Poi now, cause we're through. And don't look back. And don't look back. And don't look. And don't look back. Don't. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Curdy, sensors indicate that Joe.
Never mind your sensors. We saw it.
Was it?
We can only guess. Maybe absorbing the power of the Kordak was too much for his mind and his body. Jimbo, I'm so sorry.
Condolences, Jimbo, on the loss of your son. He was a fine young man. He will be missed.
Thank you, Sally. Curdy, are you worried?
About what?
You had one too, right? If the residual effects of the Kordak killed Joe,
I guess I'll worry about that if it happens. Come on, let's go. Sally, do the sign-off of the show, please.
Very well. First, to summarize, with the loss of Joe and the power of the mood ring, we will not be able to stop eternity. So to our listeners, goodbye and keep peace in your heart until our next. Well, just keep peace in your heart.
So when we leave the station, for each time or space vacation, you won't wanna miss it. If you do, well, you can kiss it. Space Croutons,
Season 2.0.
Space Croutons brings new worlds to know. Space Croutons,
Subatomic afterglow.
as we cruise the Milky Way by Tractor B. And the Kordaks are just a distant dream. And our brains have turned to sour cream. Loopy from our earworms, space shanty theme. Space Croutons.
Space Croutons is a work of original fiction. Similarities to persons, situations, or events, real or fictional, is coincidental and unintentional. Created and written by Jerry, Jace, John, Della, and Jeff Goodson. Episode story by Jeff. Original music by John, Della, Jerry, and Jeff. Production by Jerry, Della, Patsy Puckett, and Jeff. Featuring the voice talents of Patsy Puckett, Karen Batdorf, Barry Shea, Jace, Jerry, Jeff, and Sally. Entire work copyright 2021 by Jeff, John, Jerry, Della, and Jace Goodson. This has been a Good Witch audio production.